Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's Denise from Adobe Books, and I just wanted to make this quick recording for an unboxing. As you all know, I'm a big Philip Pullman fan, and he's written two trilogies. The second trilogy is called The Book of Dust, and the third book was released on the 23rd of this month. And I got a notice from Waterstones in the UK that my book was being processed for shipment on the 23rd, and today is the 27th, and the book has arrived. So I am very impressed with how quickly the book actually got here. And today I want to open up the book in front of you. Let me do this. I'm going to put the other books here. And here is what arrived. It's a special slipcover edition. Look at this. Don't you love this? For those of you who enjoy shades of orange like I do, this is not a bright orange. It's an orange that I think, I love it. I love it. So anyway, the only thing that I would have to say about when they shipped this, they shipped it in one of those wraparound kind of cardboard shipment. They look like envelopes to me, like putting books in these cardboard sort of envelopes. And they're not very protective. Maybe if you're sending a paperback, but this was a special edition hardcover with its own slipcase. I would have thought that they would have sent it in a box, but they didn't. So other than that, with how quickly it got here and everything, I'm very pleased with that. I just wish it had been a little more careful. And I checked the edges, the corners and everything. Nothing got dinged, which is very good. And look at this. I took off the plastic. It says The Book of Dust, Volume 3, The Rose Field, and then with Philip Pullman. And here's the spine. I know you can see the gold on there. And the wording on there says, "We must keep the windows open. Dust or rose oil or the imagination or the rose field or whatever we call it, we need it." Nice little tease there. So let's get this out of its slipcase. And this is the front of the book. Look at that. And it's the same on the back. The pages themselves are not sprayed. It's just white. And let's take a look here. So the end pages are, it's a kind of plain. Let me see if the one on the back is any different. No, the end pages on the back are no different. And now let's take a look. This was published by David Fickling Books in association with Penguin. It's listing all the different editions. Of course, this is a first and first collector's edition. And they have an opening quotation written in French, and then below that, the translation. "Between the rose and me, I see her shelter. On the dancing dust, she glides without stirring. The leaves she goes past in 1,000 pieces." And this is by Paul Valéry La Jeune Parc. I've never heard of it. So there are 1, 2, 3 parts to this story. And there's a little synopsis here. It says, at the end of the previous book, The Secret Commonwealth, Lyra reaches the deserted city Al-Khan al-Azraq in her search for her demon Pan. Under the moon, she goes alone into the ruins. And then it goes into that last paragraph or two from the previous book to sort of refresh our memories. And then below that, the author writes, "And now the final part begins." So we see that there. And then we go to part 1. I'm wondering if there are any illustrations in here. I don't see any, color illustrations. All I have are the black and white ones that open up with each chapter. And in the other books, especially in the first trilogy, Pullman always has some sort of quote by Milton or who is the other author? James. Number theory, yeah. So there's no real illustrations in here, color illustrations. This book has a total of how many pages? 622 pages. Wow, what a book. Fantastic. So this is the final book in the Book of Dust trilogy by Philip Pullman, and this one is entitled The Rose Field. This is the special edition published by Waterstones. It comes with its own slipcase, which I'm putting it back in now. And this is its slipcase, and this is a special edition, Waterstones edition. I know Barnes & Noble also has a special edition. I don't believe the pages are sprayed, but they do have a special hardcover edition. I'm going to go check that out. I don't know if I'm going to go later today or sometime tomorrow. Again, the Book of Dust, the final book in the Book of Dust trilogy, The Rose Field by Philip Pullman, and this is the book published by Waterstones. All right, everybody, I'll let you get back to your week. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. I will see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.